is the working name of Charlene Marshall, who's an American singer-songwriter. Initially, the name Cat Power was the name of the band she was in, and then she started to use it as her own kind of effectively solo stage name. She recorded 20 songs in one day, which became her first two albums, which were then released in 1995 and 1996, and she's released 9 more since then. Hi, my name's Dan, and this is a review of Moonpix by Cat Power, which was released in 1998. It was her 4th album. It's my first encounter with her, listening to any of her albums, but I have heard of her. I don't think I knew anything about her other than the name. The background of this album is somewhat interesting. I don't want to get too deep into the details because it'll just take too long. But effectively, she was alone one night in a farmhouse that she shared with her boyfriend, Bill Callahan. And she had a hallucinatory nightmare of dark spirits attacking the house. And in a panic, she grabbed her guitar and recorded herself singing. And the thought was, if she gets, if this is something that's going to kill her, then she wanted to leave something behind. And that cassette recording was the origin of most of the songs on this album. It was then recorded in Australia, mostly just her and her guitar, and then other instruments and some harmonies added later. That's not the entire picture for all of the tracks, but most of the tracks are like that. There's a very sparse energy to it. It's very much carried by her voice and the fragility of her voice in this, which is clear and wavering. It's quite an attractive sound. It's recorded well, but it's loosely played, and so lo-fi in terms of getting the playing tight, certainly not doing a lot of production for stuff. It is well produced, but that's in a kind of minimal way, and it's quite slow, most of the music, which is probably why it's been labelled as slowcore, which is just kind of stuff that you'd maybe expect to be a little bit faster, and they've just slowed it down somewhat. I write these notes before, I'm kind of listening to clips and writing them, and then I do the recording. And as I was listening to it, I was trying to think how to articulate, excuse me, the feel here. And it feels like there's a conflict here, which is, I feel like it's confidently hesitant, which is a strange way to describe it. Its simplicity in its approach lets her come through, and it really is a good vehicle for bringing her as a person through. She maintains that the lyrics are positive. Other people, like me, have taken them to be somewhat bleak. But I think it's effective, and I enjoyed it. Only 7.4 out of 10's worth of enjoyment, which is why it's got that score. So that's what I think of this album. As always, I'd love to know what you think of the album. So please leave me a comment on the album by leaving it on this video. And that's it from me for now.
Oh, how time flies with crystal clear eyes and cold as cold when you're in